Hi, today we are going to see array in Java. What is meant by array? Array is the collection of similar data types of element which has a contiguous memory location. That means there is an object which contains an element of similar data types. That elements are stored as a contiguous memory location. Array is mostly index based, which means the first element of array is stored at the 0th index. The second element of array which is stored as the first index. Based on that we will store the array. Now we are going to see the examples. In array we have two types of arrays. One is a one dimensional array, another one is a multi-dimensional array. Array, for example, I will give them the name array. First we will give the array example. First, in the main class, I will declare and initiate the array. For example, int A equal to new int 5. I will declare as a 5. This is the declaration and instantiation. Okay, now we have to declare and initiate the array. After that we have to initialize the arrays. A 0 equal to 10. A first index equal to 20. A 2 equal to 30. A array 3 equal to 40. A array 4 equal to 50. For that we have to given the value 5, but the array will store based on the index based. For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally 5 array should be initialized. After that we have to print the array statements. Creating the for loop. For int I equal to 0. I less than A, because we have to declare as a dot length. Length array value should be incremented. I plus plus. Okay, this is the length property of the array. So we have to given the print statement. System dot out dot println. A array of I. Okay, this is the basically we have to declare and initialize the array in one dimensional. Now we have to save and execute. Okay, it will print. because we have to store 0th index as a 10, 1 index as a 20, 2 as 30, 3 as 40, 4 as 50. Totally we have to store 5 arrays. Based on that we have to print the A of A array. This is array declaration and initialization. Now we have to see how to pass array to a method. Okay. For that I have to declare the main statement, public static void min, public static void min int arr array. Now int minimum array, minimum equal to arr array 0. This is the creating a method based on the parameter. First of all, now we have to create the main statement. Public static void main string args argument int a equal to 3, 33, 45, 50. Now I will create the method min a. This is the passing array to the method. Example, for int I equal to 1, I less than array dot length I plus plus. Based on that we have to pass in the array to the method. If min array, minimum array, we have to find the minimum value of the given array. For that we have to pass in the variable I. Min array. Now we have to write the print statement. System dot out dot println. We have find the minimum value, so we have to give in the minimum. Now we will execute this program. We have to find the 3 as a minimum value. First we have to initialize the array 3, 33, 45, 50. In that we have to pass in the method like minimum. In that method we have to pass in the array After that we have to check the condition. Int I is equal to 1, I less than equal to the array length means it will be incremented. After that we have to check condition. Minimum value, minimum less than equal to array. If it is the minimum value means we have the print statement like minimum value. This is the method to pass in the array. After the another one is how we have to return array from the method. In that main statement we have to int array equal to get method. This is the get method, calling the method which is return an array. For that I have to given printing the value of array. For next I want the print statement. System dot out dot println array I. We want the array's I value. Okay, this is the main statement. We have to declare public static int get method. We have to returning the array from the method. For that we have to given we have to first initiate the main statement. In that main we have to give an int a. After that we have get the method. In that get method we have calling the array. Okay, based on that get I will return the value. Return new int. For example 10, 20, 20, 20, 30, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, now we have to first create the main method. In that main method we have to call in the array based on the get method. In the get method we have to calling the method which returns the array. This is for the print statement. We have to printing the value of array. Now we will save and execute. This is we have to print the value of given array. Why we have to print 20, 30, 40, 50 means because we have to int is equal to 1. If I will give int is equal to 0 means it will show 10, 20, 30, 40. This is the method. We have to return array from the method. Next we have to see multi-dimensional array. how we have to create the multi-dimensional array. First we have to create the class array. Okay, after that we have to create the main method. In main method we have to declare and initialize the 2D array, that means 2-dimensional array. Int array equal to one, two, three. Four, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9. Okay, now I initiate the array, 2-dimensional array. Now I will initiate the array. Next we have to print 2D array. For printing we have to given 2D array. For example, for int I equal to 0, I less than 3, I value incremented. In that we have to another for loop, for int j equal to 0, j less than 3, j value incremented. Okay, j value should be incremented. After that we have to given the print statement. System dot out dot println array I j plus we want the array I and j value. Next we want the total print value in system dot out dot println Okay, first we have to initialize the 2-dimensional array. In the 2-dimensional array, we have declared the variable values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After that, we have to write in the printing 2D array. For that printing value, we have to write the 2-dimensional array. We have to print statement. Now we will execute this program. This is the 2-dimensional array. This is the way we have to print 2-dimensional array. This is the method we have to see in the array. First we have to see what is an array. In that array, we have the two types. One is a one dimensional, another one is a two dimensional. If you have any doubt means you post the comment, we will reply. Thank you.